Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. We're back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We are back, I guess, the next day. Hi DDK. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So... Natsuki? Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coin underneath the vending machine or something? Wow. And she is gone. Aw, man. The last one here again? Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, DDK... what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. DDK is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Nothing has been good in a while in this game. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Oh. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Holy shit. Kia! Whoa! This just backed up. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. DDK, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. That just backed up. It just rewound to this point. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. So she was just cutting herself, apparently. Or was cut. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. I think the game is destroying these women. I think that's the whole point of this whole thing. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, in that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, DDK. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. DDK, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. No worries. Ah, that's something I say! I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I'll do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? I always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri handed me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it very hard, even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Where we at time-wise? Oh, we got plenty. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs confirmation of what just happened. DDK? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, music just stopped. That's always a bad sign. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... DDK? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. DDK? Uh-oh. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, DDK. What was that noise? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, DDK? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh, God. It even makes me not want to read. This is going to go badly, I think. I just want to look at you. Whoa, her eyes are doing some weird stuff there. Ha. Is she breathing heavily? Ha. Was that the... Ha. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's time to share poems. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? This is where we're going to stop, guys. We're going to stop here for the day. Wow. That was a little much. So, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time.